It started 2 days ago. I live with my best friend Aaron. We've been roommates for 2 years, and despite our occasional arguments over dirty dishes and stolen Wi-Fi, we get along fine. Or at least, we did. Until I found him dead in his room. I didn't even mean to walk in. His door was slightly open, and I just happened to glance inside while passing by. That's when I saw him. Aaron was sprawled across his bed, one leg bent at an awkward angle, his arm dangling off the edge. His face was pale. No, not just pale. Gray. His eyes were half open, glassy, unfocused. His lips were cracked and tight, pulled back slightly from his teeth. It looked like he had been dead for hours, maybe even a day. The air in the room was thick, rotten, like something wet and meaty left out in the sun too long. I gagged immediately, slapping a hand over my nose. My brain stuttered, trying to process what the fuck I was seeing. Aaron's dead. I'm looking at his corpse. And then, my phone buzzed in my pocket. I jumped so hard I nearly tripped over my own feet. My hands were shaking as I pulled it out. It was a text from Aaron. "Hey man, can you grab some eggs on your way home?" I stared at the screen. The room felt like it was closing in around me. Aaron's fucking dead. My eyes flicked back to the bed. His body was still there. Still unmoving. Still bloated and starting to fucking stink. Another message came in. "Dude, you good?" My stomach twisted. My pulse slammed against my skull. This wasn't happening. It couldn't be happening. I forced my legs to move, stumbling backward out of the room. I slammed the door shut behind me, my breath coming in ragged gasps. This isn't real. But the smell, the fucking smell. I nearly threw up right there in the hallway. My phone buzzed again. "You're acting weird. Just answer me, man." I turned and ran. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw him. Saw his stiff, twisted body. Saw those half-lidded eyes staring at nothing. And yet, my phone kept buzzing. "Why are you ignoring me? Come on, man, this isn't funny. If you're mad, just say it." I turned my phone off. I couldn't fucking deal with this. But I could still hear it. A buzzing sound. A notification ping. My phone was off, but the messages kept coming. Somewhere around 3 a.m., I heard it. A creak. A slow, deliberate shift of weight. Coming from his room. I lay in bed, frozen, my breath locked in my throat. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Another creak. This time, it was closer to the door. And then, a soft tap, tap, tap against my wall. Right next to my fucking head. I didn't sleep. By the next morning, I had a plan. I was going to call the cops. Report a fucking corpse. I made coffee, hands still shaking, stomach twisted in knots. The apartment smelled worse now. Like the stench had soaked into the walls, into my fucking skin. And then I heard something that nearly made my heart stop. The sound of the shower running. I turned the corner slowly. Like if I moved too fast, I'd shatter reality itself. The bathroom door was shut. Steam curled out from underneath. And then I heard humming. Aaron. Humming. I took a step forward, pulse pounding in my ears. Aaron? My voice cracked. The humming stopped. For a long, horrible second, there was nothing. Just the sound of the water running. And then...
Yeah?
I turned, bolted for the front door. I was halfway out when my phone buzzed in my pocket. I didn't want to look, but I had to look. A text from Aaron.
Where are you going?
I ran. I stayed at a motel that night. I didn't care how much it cost. I locked the door, put a chair against it, and kept every light on. At 2:47 a.m., my phone buzzed again. I almost didn't check. But something in me, a deep, gnawing dread, forced me to look.
You can't ignore me forever.
I swallowed hard. My fingers trembled over the screen. And then, another text came in. This one with an image attachment. I shouldn't have opened it. I know I shouldn't have opened it. But I did. The picture was dark, grainy, like it had been taken in a dimly lit room. But I recognized it immediately. It was my fucking motel room. A picture taken from just outside the window. I turned immediately, my heart seizing in my chest. I threw open the curtains. Nothing. Just darkness. An empty parking lot. And then, a knock at the door. I couldn't breathe. Another knock. Then, a text.
Open the door, man.
No fucking way. No fucking way. I backed away, my entire body trembling. I could hear something now. Something wet. Something breathing. I pressed my back against the far wall. Another knock. Harder this time.
I know you're in there.
And then, the door handle started to turn. I don't know what happens next. I don't know if I'll make it. But if you're reading this, if you ever find yourself in this situation, don't fucking answer the door.